Hey, welcome back, everyone. Welcome to a special episode. Welcome to Las Terrenas. Welcome to my home. I'm giving you a behind the scenes, showing you what a day in the life for me is like here in Dominican Republic, and sharing a nice little secret with you that not many people here know. So before we do so, I've had a productive morning. It's 10:30 a.m. I got a couple of meetings taken care of. I use my Eat the Frog method. If you don't know, the link's down below for personal development courses, mindset mastery, goal setting and achievement, activity mastery, and more. Make sure to go check it out. But I'm not going to get into that. We've already accomplished all the tasks that produce all the income, the meetings in the morning. We're going to go meet with a fellow Dominican American entrepreneur who has crushed businesses in the United States and has decided to invest here in Dominican Republic. He's opening something new. I love sharing other people's stories, their success, their journey, their obstacles, and how they were able to accomplish it. Let's head over to Manny and check out his project. So here we are with Manny, introducing one of the newest projects.
We're in Las Terrenas, Dominican Republic. We are at an El Mambo Boutique Hotel, beachfront property, and we're excited about it. We're 9 suites. We started this build about 9-10 months ago, and I'm excited to show you guys what we're doing here.
Dominican American, you came back, you're an entrepreneur in the U.S., you decided to start investing in the Dominican Republic. What made you invest back in the motherland?
Well, my family's from here. I'm Dominican. My parents were born in Manny, my mother and father. I was born in New York. But 18, 19, when I started realizing I could invest, it's something exciting my wife and I wanted to do. So about 8 years ago, we came to Las Terrenas. We visited a lot of the island. And this is the place we wanted to call home.
Share with us a little bit about the hotel, the concept, the plan, the vision.
So the entire concept comes from me. My wife had nothing to do with it. just kidding. No. So this concept is something that it's close to our heart. It's kind of a colonial Las Terrenas tropical vibe that we've created. And I think we've gotten close to developing that here. It started off as a small boutique hotel, 4 or 5 bedrooms when we purchased it. And it's grown.
Obviously, the project was easy, right? You woke up one day, put an offer in, and this happened overnight, right? Struggles, no obstacles.
Can't say it's been easy. It's been, personally for me, it's been the hardest year of my life. I've had a lot of projects. My wife and I own a restaurant in Cambridge, Massachusetts, and a bodega, and a couple other things that we're doing. From a construction point of view, which is the background that I have, this is the hardest project I've done. It's a whole new world of material, people, structure, how things are done. It's been a learning process. It's been going to school basically for me. It's not been easy. It's been tough, but it's worth it. It's been worth it. I have to say that for sure.
What is something that you could tell someone that's thinking about either starting a business here in Dominican Republic or anywhere, what to expect?
People think it's easy. They see it on Instagram or YouTube and they're thinking, wow, if he can do it, I can do it. Which is true. If you have the mindset, the mentality that you can grow and you can become more. And what I say to people that want to do this kind of investment or build up to it is you got to get to know people. You got to network. You got to create your own situations and just don't fall into what everyone else is doing. So this is our front courtyard here at El Mambo Boutique Hotel. It's kind of turning into a vivero, but I want to take you on a little tour, show you what's going on here. This is our main entrance. Through our main entrance, above that, we have a pool. Let's go up to the pool deck, show you that. Beautiful shots and angles of the beach right in front of us. So our hope is for El Mambo Boutique Hotel, obviously, is to rent it, make some money, but also give back to the community here. I can't emphasize that enough. For those that think that this is done overnight, it is not. It's crucial for everyone to know that you don't just throw money at an investment. You really got to research it, adapt to what's going around you, and have family, have friends. This has been a big process with a lot of people, a lot of help. I've had to move cousins here, family into apartments, just to have that backup and that foundation. This is room number 3 at El Mambo Boutique Hotel. It's got more of a colonial vibe than the others. We've kept a lot of the structure that we broke here, a lot of these mistakes, we believe it's art. So if you take a look at the room, look at the walls, we left everything as is, completely knocked those down, knocked the stairs down, left everything open and raw. This suite will have a little bit of a bar, a living room, and obviously your bed area over here. Again, all natural materials, everything here is raw pine. Local builders, emphasis on that is extreme. Structurally sound, all our beds are cemented, cinder blocked rebar, but this is that main thing I was telling you about earlier about making those mistakes and keeping them. And people are starting to love the rawness of the structure here in El Mambo. Very important.
Let's go check up upstairs.
This is room number 5. It's got really great beach views here, directly in front of the beach here in Las Terrenas. Beautiful fountain below, breeze. So each room is a little unique, a little special. Again, local materials, all local lumber. And we're working now on decor, finishing touches, bedding, curtains. Let's talk about the curtains, actually. I want to talk to you guys about these curtains. My wife's been talking to me about curtains for 9 months, man. 9 months I've been dealing with this, and they finally arrived. Okay? I just need to get that off my chest. Anyways, but this is another special room. Everything's unique here.
That's awesome.
I gotta play that. I gotta play that for her. Oh man.
See?
This is actually great. This is great to show the process of building right now. Everyone asks all the time here about the paint on our walls. It's not paint, it's cement. It's a little special process that we've been working with. We have amazing local workers. We have a painter here. This is my main guy right here. Huh? No te gusta la cámara, no te gusta la cámara. Está bien, natural. But really giving back and working with the locals. I try as hard as possible, myself, my family, my team, to really get the right people in here, give jobs. Not everything works out also. It's not like this cookie cutter world where everyone's great, all the workers are great. No, it's just like back home, United States, any country, you're gonna go through your wins and losses. And I've been lucky enough to navigate that and have the right people around me. And that's where we're at right now. So finishing touches to all these rooms. We have clear coats going on the cement walls. Decor, like I said earlier, and that's where we're at right now.
What's upstairs?
Upstairs is this room is one of the larger rooms here, and this has its own private rooftop here. We just started working on some roofing materials here, design, structure. Again, we kind of make a lot of stuff up here, so this is a little made-up design that we have, and that's what we're working on here right now. So this is completely private to the suite below. This also has a tub that we're finishing up now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so this would be the tub for the suite below. And there's one more unit here, one more unit in the front of the building that has also another tub just like this. So everything natural. We like plants flowing in, falling down. If it rains in your room, no, it doesn't rain in your room. It doesn't rain in your room. But we've added a lot of local elements, which is important. But we bought this with the idea that we were just gonna clean it up. It was gonna be a small project. Once we got to the guts of what was here, we realized we actually had to knock the building down. We got to really make it our own and design it top to bottom, everything that's here. I started seeing a lot of Europeans here in my 20s, a lot of people from Canada. I'm like, wait a second, if they can do it, I can invest also. And I wanted to give back to where they're from. People back home that are scared of it. They're like, what do you mean? It's Dominican
They think
Republic.
it's still the same when they left.
Right. There is amazing opportunity here. There's unbelievable infrastructure that's still developing. There's money. There's a lot of money. And clearly, I'm doing this not only because I want to invest here, I'm doing this because there's wealth and this financial freedom is what I'm looking for also, that I can't get back home always.
What would you say to those people that have that negative perspective on Dominican Republic and say that it's impossible?
I have family that also doesn't believe in investing. We live in Cambridge, which is unbelievable real estate. So we've actually sold real estate in Cambridge to invest. Well, nobody does. You have MIT, you have Harvard. Nobody sells Cambridge real estate. We have in order to buy this project. This comes from the ground up. We don't come from money. This is just hard work, 8 years. We have a business back home. We have a cafe. We have a market. And a lot of this comes not only from our efforts and the team here, but our team back home. A cafe, Black Sheep Bagel Cafe in Cambridge, Harvard Square.
Go check them out.
And our team there, everyone that works for us, has been a huge part of this project. Because we had to build that business in order to build this business.
And without them, you wouldn't be able to be here.
And without them, absolutely not. Absolutely not, because I'd have to be back home working, right, and grinding over there. They've done an incredible job where we can grind here, and we appreciate them for so many reasons. Project, it's not one of those things you just jump into, and not what you see on, let's say, HGTV, on YouTube or Instagram, and people are like, anybody can do it. If you have your mindset where, I'm going to grind and this is what I want to do, I truly believe that you can you could achieve what you're thinking in. Goal here to stay local. We're giving a lot of jobs, you know what I mean, which is important. Without the community here, without the builders here, without the engineer team, people that I've talked to you about before, we wouldn't be able to do this. We started here with 55 workers. From rebar guys, cinder block. There's a lot of work here you don't see.
Yeah.
The rebar guy, Danny, you don't see all the rebar he put in here, which is thousands of meters. See Ariel, Hernan, the cinder blocks that were put in here, you know what I mean? You just see the outside beauty, but this had to get structurally sound in order to build up. So that's important to mention.
And when we move back, we can also create opportunities for others. And you've created a lot of opportunities. What inspired you to do that? I mean, you could have hired, foreign workers and done it for much cheaper labor.
Right. I mean,
what inspired you?
we could shop, not here. You know what I mean? We could shop online, which we have for little things here and there. But I think it's just we like natural. We like if you see the doors and windows here, they're not cookie cutter, amazingly beautiful. It's just a simple design, raw materials. Our tables, chairs, cinder block, woodwork, everything is local. Local viveros, local lumber guys, metal guys. Want to be foreigners, which I'm not, but foreigners that are coming to Dominican Republic and just basically gouging. You come in, you open a business, you open a hotel, you get an Airbnb, and you move back home and you're just investing in something low cost and high earning. We want to be a part of the community. That's why we have so many different elements of local workers. At the same time, El Mambo is giving back to the community. There's a local park here down the street, which we've invested heavily. It's a 100% investment of El Mambo, doing a monthly investment. We're giving a percentage of all our rentals here back to the community, local parks, basketball courts, baseball courts. We want to be able to give back. They'll come here from foreign countries, invest, and they don't give anything back. They don't want to fix up the properties, the streets. We got to give back to the infrastructure. I think that's something huge. We've done a lot of exterior electrical for the streets. It's a lot of water issues just on this block.
So all you Dominicans that are watching abroad, that are thinking about investing, these are the positive impacts that you can make to help uplift the community. So rather than criticizing at home, leaving negative comments, come out here, be the change you wish to see. Manny's making a positive impact. I commend you for those actions.
So one of the big things about this project, which you guys will see, is I would say it's beautiful, right? But not everyone's going to find beautiful elements here. There's some walls that are broken. There's floors that are cracked. But that's all a part of our structure and our mindset and what we wanted to do here. A little bit of everything for everyone. We have a cafe that we're going to be setting up. We'll have a little bar on the rooftop in the future. A back courtyard, front courtyard, amazing lobby space. We wanted to make it public. What we used to love about El Mambo before we purchased it was the fact people would stay here, would sit around a communal table, drink a glass of wine, share food, share stories, where you're from, what's going on, how long you're here. And we wanted to keep that vibe.
It's like
here.
building like a travel community.
Exactly,
like
exactly.
That.
And I think we've kept that. And from people that used to visit El Mambo and visit now during the construction, they say the same thing. Wow, it's got that same feeling where we can all share a drink, conversate together.
How long, when you originally started this project, did you have? How long did it actually take?
For me, an eternity. Personally, it feels like an eternity. Closed in January of 2024, and we started the very next day. And then in the end of February is when I realized, I called my wife, and I said, I'm about to call a bulldozer. I think we have to knock El Mambo down.
I'm just curious, like, what was your reaction when she said, so we're not opening?
Right, do this in 3 months. We thought 3 months we'll buy El Mambo, redo the bathrooms, paint to make it look nice, add some plants, and really keep what was there.
So you had to pivot.
We had to completely pivot. I even gave my friend Chris, I talk about a lot, our friend Chris, I gave him 3 options, A, B, or C. What do you think? A, we just clean it up a little bit. B, we do a little bit more of a remodel. Or C, we got to knock it down. It's not structurally sound. And instantly he said C, because of course he goes big or goes home.
I like that.
And I called my wife, who's extremely supportive. In all her business, she's been very supportive. And when I say something wild, like we got to knock the building down that we just paid for, she said, all right, why? How long are we going to open? Okay. And then she just said, all right, well, if you think that's what we got to do, then we got to knock the building down.
Talk about that real quick. Like having a supportive significant other, myself, like my wife, it's crucial to the success of any entrepreneur. You need to have someone that's on your team that supports you, that understands your craziness. Because, entrepreneurs, we are crazy. We do take a lot of risk. My wife is like what the heck, but she goes with the flow. I think that's extremely important. I don't
Yeah.
want to like overlook that because I think sometimes people are in the wrong relationships and they don't have a significant other that supports them.
Right.
And seeing y'all two work together, I commend y'all for that. So
Yeah, no, thank you. I'm hard to work with. My wife would tell you that. I'm pretty impossible. I'm detailed. I'm crazy. I drive her insane. But it's easy when somebody's just like, I believe in what you're doing. Go for it, and we can bounce ideas off each other.
But I feel like that's the only way you can actually do it is if you're crazy. Like
Yeah,
someone that's
yeah.
not crazy would not make this happen. I feel like.
I 100% agree.
Because I feel like they analyze, they get analysis paralysis, and they just automatically just shut down. And you have to be crazy in order
Right,
to take on this
right. project.
Like in order for you to bulldoze it, that's crazy. I mean,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
yeah.
That's a good crazy.
It's a good crazy.
And
So-
embrace your crazy. If people call you crazy, embrace it.
So I was coming in bi-weekly or weekly. I would fly in, check on what's going on.
Sacrifices.
Yeah, and then I realized sacrifice, which is tough. I have a 3-year-old son. I've lost a lot of time with him this year. He's only 2-1, so that I talk to my wife about that all the time. I'm like, how is he? I'm missing time. But I had to sacrifice that in order to finish this faster. So on September 1st, I decided I'm basically coming here. My wife doesn't let me go home now. So now I'm here full time. We've advanced a lot. And I think it's going to be within a year, we'll finish open and crank everything out, which again seems fast to everyone, but that's team building, prioritizing what's important, what's not important, and making a ton of sacrifices.
What's the biggest lesson that you've learned from this entire process?
If you bring your mentality, like I work in the United States, my business is there, I've done construction there, I've had a lot of businesses there. If you take that mentality here, it's tough. And I had to learn that I need to adapt to what's happening here. I need to adapt to the construction, the cost, the overall lifestyle, which is easy to adapt to. It's
Island
beautiful,
time.
it's amazing. Island time. I'm on a different, I like to crank, I like speed, I like fast. Not to say they're not here, but everything's different. Back home, I'm dealing with 2x4s, plywood, sheetrock. Here, it's cement, rebar, cinder blocks.
Completely different process.
Completely different process. The atmosphere is different, the weather, the rain, so I had to adapt and learn. It was like going to school and learning a whole new form of construction. And then you have the non-believers, which you've talked about, people that are just negative and feeding you can't do it, that can't happen, this isn't going to work out. That's my favorite part about it.
You obviously get that a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, what tip can you give someone that's surrounded by individuals who are naysayers? Because I used to be surrounded by that. I had to remove myself from my hometown. I had to move to start all over.
Yeah.
What do you say? Because it's not easy. I mean, for this type of plan, someone's calling you crazy. How do you have to do it? Do you have to eliminate people? Stay focused?
I have this new mindset, and it's called fuck Twitter. So
It's X.
yeah, X. So I believe everyone's commented on Instagram, and I have this new mindset where screw it. I don't even look at it. It doesn't. I have people that I like to rub it in their face a little bit, friends and family, and I believe it's good. I'm just gonna call people out.
I hope they're watching.
Like, oh my, the most negative. Don't cut this. Oh, y'all.
All right, so there you have it from a Mambo Hotel here in Las Terrenas. If you're looking for lodging, accommodations, supporting local business, making a difference in the community, this is the place to stay. The link will be down below, their Instagram and their website, so make sure to go online, book a reservation, and type in code JGB10.